last week, but a few weeks ago, ahead of the pageant, the beautiful finalists were actually put through their paces in a different way. So we went behind the scenes to take a look at what it takes to be crowned Mrs. South Africa. The competition for the Mrs. South Africa crown is fierce. The finalists gathered at the Grand Roche in Paarl at the end of June for the chance to get to know one another in the run-up to the grand finale.
The journey to Mrs. South Africa has been absolutely amazing. It's just been meeting these incredible women who are all wives, career women, some of them have children, sharing their stories, learning about their lives, and just having this deep respect for them.
The finalists were tasked with different challenges. First was a swimsuit photo shoot. The contestants were judged on their confidence in front of the camera.
The ladies that are with us here are wonderful women, they're empowered women. And it's wonderful to meet them and to listen to them and to join up and build friendships.
We're all different, from different cultures, different backgrounds, different cities. And it has taught me a lot. I can only come out of this a different person.
The theme of this year's competition is old school glamour, and the contestants were set the challenge to style an old world look by themselves, all within a set time. Women of substance are drawn to the Mrs. SA pageant because it's a celebration of real women determined to make their mark.
We're 23 very strong, empowered women, and getting to hear their stories and being inspired by each and every one of them has just been very uplifting for me.
The Mrs. South Africa platform brings Mzansi's wives, mothers and women of substance together. It subscribes to no standard definition of beauty. The pageant celebrates a woman's strong spirit shining through. Absolutely. The Mrs. South Africa pageant is an empowering organization giving women from all around the country an opportunity to make their mark. The official pageant took place at Emperor's Palace on the 8th of August and was a star-studded affair that had the audience waiting in anticipation for the winner to be announced. The beautiful Sarah Kate Scott from Hartbeespoort was crowned Mrs. South Africa 2015, and we have her on the line this morning. Good morning, Sarah Kate. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, in yourself, Leigh-anne.
I'm so good, thank you. Can I just say congratulations on being crowned Mrs. South Africa 2015?
Thank you so much, thank you. It still feels a little bit surreal, and I'm not sure when it's actually going to sink in that I really am the official Mrs. South Africa.
Oh, it's an incredible thing. What was the road leading up to this moment been like for you?
It's been absolutely amazing, and I really don't like to use the word pageant because, you know, when you say the word pageant, you really think of the movie Miss Congeniality and tiaras being torn off and a whole bunch of drama and catchiness behind the scenes. And it really isn't. We were a group of women that really empowered each other. We were inspired by each other. All of us are wives and mothers and career women and just learning from each other. It really just was just an incredible journey. And I think the word a woman's empowering program is actually a better word to describe the experience that I went through, and actually all the other finalists as well.
That's amazing. I think it's so pivotal that it also took place during Women's Month celebrations.
Absolutely.
Was there any significance for you and the other finalists celebrating this important month, through giving back to those affected by cancer?
Absolutely. My firstborn Mark is a kidney cancer survivor.
Wow.
My husband has had melanoma and is also a cancer survivor. So it's something that's really close to my heart. And all of us had to raise funds for the Cancer Association of South Africa. And I'm really proud to say that in a collaborative effort, we raised over 400,000 Rand for the association through our Couples for Cancer. So anyone that wants to disregard a pageant, we actually raised a lot of money for a charity organization that emphasizes on research, which I think is absolutely key, especially a country like South Africa where skin cancer is absolutely rife.
That's amazing. Such an incredible work that you were able to do there. Now, I know that the judging process is a very, very important part. What was more challenging? What was more challenging for you? Was it the judging process before being in front of the panel, or the judging process during the actual pageant?
Oh, wow, that is a hard question because it's so unique because there's an intimidation of a boardroom with, the intimacy of a boardroom with people drilling you, grueling you with hard questions. That's the other misconception about beauty pageants. It really isn't world peace. They ask you quite personal questions. They ask you poignant questions, political questions. But then you've got the pressure when you're on stage of a crowd of people watching you, and that's got its own unique pressure. So, I can't say. They were both difficult.
But Sarah Kate, I think that you are an absolute deserving winner. You're a mom, you're a businesswoman, and now you are Mrs. South Africa 2015. Congratulations. And I hope that this year, I know that this year is going to be incredible for you. So just have the most amazing time and make use of every experience and opportunity.
I absolutely will. Thank you so much for having me on your show. I'm really grateful.
It's a pleasure. Have a phenomenal day.
I will. Thank you, Leigh-Anne.
Thank you so much, Sarah Kate. Well, that's our Mrs. South Africa 2015. Kat, maybe your wife could be Mrs. South Africa one day too, huh? Stranger things have happened.